ElvisDuran.com, TJ's podcast.
I'm TJ from Elvis Duran and The Morning Show, and Girls' Generation is one of South Korea's most popular female pop groups. The girls are well known across Asia. They're in Manhattan this week for a sold-out show at Madison Square Garden. You headlined on Sunday night. There's 9 of you.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people in your group. I mean, listen to this.
We are Girls' Generation. We're happy to be here.
Wow. So you've got that down. You've done that before.
Of course,
so
all the time.
When you're walking on the street, you introduce yourself to people.
It's always like,
hey,
1, 2, 3. Girls' Generation. Yay!
Yep. So how are you liking New York? Do you come here a lot, or is this a rare thing that you're in town?
This is the first time that we've been on the East Coast meeting our fans, and it's just amazing that we got to be able to perform at Madison Square Garden. So
Yeah.
it's the first time. It's pretty cool.
Did a lot of you grow up in Korea, or did you grow up in America? I love this. There's a translator in the room, because not all of you speak English very well, right? So here, I'd love to have you on the microphone. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
그러니까 한국 사람들
This is great. This sounds so official. I like it. Go ahead. So translate to them what I just
여기
said.
한국에서 태어났는지 미국에서 다 태어났는지 그러니까 그거 좀 설명해달라고.
3 of us were born in the States.
Which 3 were born in the States?
Sunny,
Tiffany.
Jessica, and Tiffany. The
Yeah.
ones with the
Sunny,
English names.
Jessica, and Tiffany.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Tiffany, do people come up to you and say, "Hi, how are you? I'm TJ. Nice to meet you." And then you go, "Oh, no, I speak English."
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
get that a lot.
You do get that a lot?
Yeah, this morning we went to go get coffee and they were like, "Konnichiwa." And I was like, I speak English and I'm Korean, but we've grown up together. And when we get like frustrated and like when we're in a rush, Jessica and I tend to like talk in English.
So most of the girls
understand
understand.
this totally.
Okay.
So
So you pick it up quick.
yeah, the girls pick up quickly.
In case people in our audience, and a lot of people in our audience haven't heard of you, you're huge. I mean, your YouTube page has over 150 million hits.
Thank
One of your
you.
videos, G, has 55 million alone. I wish I could do a video that gets 55 million hits. You guys must be loaded from that kind of hits, right?
Well, there's 9 of us.
Yeah.
And
Oh, so you
we're-
split it up.
we're blessed with such great fans, and since there's 9 of us, we do have an advantage more than solo artists.
Now, you don't hide some of the money from the ones that don't understand English as well, right?
No.
I just want to check.
Bad joke.
I'm here for you. I know it's terrible. I'm protecting everyone in the room. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to play one of your songs. This is a new one, actually. This is just released on iTunes. It's called The Boys. It was written by Teddy Riley. Here's what they sound like. This is Girls' Generation. Let's give this a listen, and then we'll be back, and we'll chat a whole lot more with you. I have so much I want to ask you guys about.
I can tell you looking at me, I know what you see. Any closer and you feel the heat. GG. You don't have to pretend that you didn't notice me. Every look will make it hard to breathe. RX. Bring the boys out. Yeah. You know. Bring the boys out. We bring the boys out. We bring the boys out. Yeah. Bring the boys out. Soon as I step on the scene, I know that they'll be watching me. Watching me. I'ma be the hottest in this spot. There ain't no stopping me. Stopping me. I know life is a mystery. I'm gonna make history. I'm taking it from the start. Call emergency. I'm watching the phone ring. I'm feeling the scene. My heart. But bring the boys out. Girls' generation, they can feel the heat. And we're doing it, we can't be beat. But bring the boys out. We're born to win. Better tell all your friends, 'cause we get it in. You know the girls. Bring the boys out.
That's The Boys. Girls' Generation singing it. You guys sound so good.
Thank you.
Wow, you really have that speak at the same time thing down.
Yeah.
We're sisters.
How long have you been together?
Well, we've been together 4th, going on to our 5th year as a group. But
Okay.
we've all grew up with each other since we were really young, like from age 10 to maybe like 15.
So
So
we've been together for about like 12 years max.
yeah.
How old are you guys? I'm trying to figure this out. You're in your early 20s?
Yeah.
20, 21, 22.
So you're all about the same age.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 3 of you that grew up in America, where did you grow up? What state?
California.
California.
It was all
and
California?
Tiffany and I were actually born in the same hospital.
How
That's
about-
coincidence.
That's yeah, it's a total coincidence.
And when you found that out, did you freak out?
of
We're
course,
like, we're like, oh my god, we're so meant to be.
You must have to spend a lot of time in South Korea and over there, right?
Yes, Tiffany here. I grew up in LA till I was 15, and I moved then till now. So 7-8 years.
You're saying you live in South Korea?
Yeah, now I do.
Oh, you do? You guys all live there?
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
live there. We're just
Because most of your shows take place over there?
yes.
yes.
So is that hard leaving America to go over there?
It was hard, and since I was so young, but I guess I was very determined, and I knew that this is what I wanted. So
So you said when you were 16,
15.
15,
Yes.
you went over there, and was it because of the band that you went over there?
Yeah, I wanted to run after my dreams for being a singer, and I did it, and I'm here today with all the girls.
Good job.
But when you're 15 years old and you're living in California, who says moving to South Korea is the right move? How do you know, like, rather than just trying to make it in the United States?
I guess it was instinct, or maybe because I was so immature.
Yeah, but someone's got to tell you or suggest that that's the way to go. You don't just decide that when you're 15 growing up as an American, right?
So in my company, there is one of my idols as a teenager was one of our company singers named Boa. She actually had a US debut as well. And I looked up to her, and being asked to join the same company was like a dream come true. And I was like, yeah, seeing her definitely would help me go closer to my dreams. So.
Okay, so you auditioned, I guess, for this record company, right?
Yeah.
And they said, okay, you've got what it takes, but in order to make it, you need to go to South Korea.
Yeah.
And where are your parents in all this? Are they in South Korea?
No, they're all here in the States. Yeah, I went alone.
You went alone?
Yes.
At 15 years old?
Yes.
And did you have any family connections over there?
No. But
So
I guess that was my motivation.
Okay, but hold on. So did you have a close relationship with your parents?
Yes, I did.
And they were cool with you going
No,
over
they
there?
weren't. I just had a lot of convincing to do.
Well, how does a 15-year-old convince her parents to just let her go off to South Korea?
She was a very independent girl.
Yeah, I was very independent.
And she had all of us to support her.
And before I met the girls, it was difficult, but it took a week of not talking to my parents to look determined, I guess. I convinced my parents by saying, if you don't let me do this, like, I'm not going to do anything for the rest of my life. Like, this is it. I guess I knew this is what I wanted ever since I was little.
I mean, I'm afraid to vacation to London, go to Mexico. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't imagine as a 15-year-old saying, that's it, I'm leaving America, I'm going to go. And that's
I
the
was
end of
very
it.
determined.
Are you still in touch with your parents now?
Of course.
Okay, and they are supportive of everything
Yes,
that you do.
I did not branch off of my family at that age.
And
I
what
was
about
just-
the other girls that grew up in California? How did you wind up getting into this mix?
I actually went back to Korea to meet my grandparents because my grandparents
On summer vacation.
Yeah, on summer vacation.
So you actually had family there.
I had my dad's side of the family all in Korea. So I went to visit my grandparents and I actually went shopping and I got picked up there.
So while you were shopping, someone said, hey, you want to
yeah.
be a part of this talent thing? And you said, oh, yeah, I'll audition.
Well, I was 12 years old.
Okay.
Actually
10.
11. 10.
Fifth grader.
And so you auditioned for this group and they said, you're great and we want to keep you here in South Korea.
Yeah, it wasn't actually like an audition. I started practicing then.
Oh, wait, you're walking through a mall, someone sees you and says, hey, you look pretty. Maybe you'd be good to be a part of this band.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So
Surprisingly.
you hadn't even been a singer.
Yeah, I didn't really sing. I actually couldn't even look at the camera, so I cried. And they were like, okay, start practicing. So
But why you, though? There are so many other girls that want to be a part of
I
this
don't
group.
know.
Why did they pressure
I just
you?
feel very lucky and maybe chosen. Yeah.
Is this a cult?
No.
Okay, I want to make sure.
real.
You're not trying to recruit me, are you? Because I can't sing. All right. I just want to make sure that I'm not being.
No.
Because I'm surrounded by all of you and you've got these crazy stories. I've never heard anything like this.
Yeah.
You were crying. You didn't want to be a part of this. Do you feel like you were forced into it on any level?
No, I wasn't forced at all. My parents asked me, are you interested? And at that time, I was really young and I was really curious about everything. So I was like, sure. That's
Now,
okay.
I printed out some of your lyrics to your song G.
Oh,
Really?
Tell me
뽑았대.
if I know how to do this, okay?
Okay.
O Niomu, Buka Rowu Rowu, Chi de Balasu, I posio. Now everybody's laughing at me.
Can you do that
How
one more
did I do?
time?
Well, one more
Okay,
time, please.
I'll give you another line, okay? Ioteki hajo iotu iatakak.
Okay, here. Here's the tip.
Am I
Here's the
doing your
tip.
song justice? I'm trying to speak the lyrics so I can ask you about them.
When I first went to Korea, I didn't really know how to write or read that well. And when they translate Korean lyrics into English, they tend to have different, like you just said, 어떡하죠? It's you read it as EO.
Uh-huh.
That's the pronunciation so 어떡하죠?
So atokato.
하죠.
하죠.
Yeah, so it's kind of difficult, but
I want to leave this interview knowing something in Korean. So otu agjo. Oto agjo.
yeah.
Okay, now what did I just say?
What am I to do?
Can you teach me dirty words in Korean? Yes, I'd like to learn how to call someone an idiot. How do you do that?
Pabo.
It's
Pabo?
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it can be like in a cute
Cute way
way,
too.
or maybe really insulting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
It
you say
depends on how
"Pabo,"
you say.
Yeah, if you say pabo, that means
you get it. You got it.
how do you say you are an idiot?
너는 바보야.
Don and pabo ya.
No
너는
means you.
너 means
No.
you.
So 너는
Nonin
바보.
pabo.
너는 바보.
너는
You said
바보.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
You're a fool.
Jessica and Tiffany, non and pabo is not true.
Thank
See?
you.
Now, there you go. Now I'm speaking the language, huh?
Yes, you are.
I'm complimenting you two wonderful ladies. All right, well, listen, it's been a really good time talking to you guys. I'm so fascinated by your stories. I think it's quite an interesting way to form a band. I'm glad that you're not in a cult. I'm glad that this is a real music group and no one
Yes, we're for
was
real.
forced. You seem like you like this now, even though you were forced and you were crying on camera and they said, you must get better.
Forced. Well, yeah.
So if you have a chance, get to iTunes. You can download the song for yourself. It's called The Boys. Teddy Riley wrote it, and it was just released on iTunes. So check it out. And Girls' Generation, thank you guys so
Thank
much
you
for
so
being
much.
up here.
We have a gift for you, actually.
You
We
do?
brought our album over, our brand new album and our photo album,
How
so
cool
that
is
you
that?
will be familiar with our faces next time you see us.
How
if you will have
thoughtful.
us,
I love that. That's so sweet of you guys. So
you.
I have a whole book here.
of us. Now you can memorize our faces.
I love this. You know, I have an Asian friend named Shin. Can you say hello to him?
Hello, Shin. This is Girls' Generation.
Because this is really good. He's got his family is in Japan, but he's got a lot of Asian friends from all over Asia, and I think it'll make him look really cool if you guys, since you're one of the biggest groups over there, say hello to him and tell him how much you love him. This way, he can find himself a nice Japanese girl.
Well, is he
or-
Japanese?
He's Japanese.
Then maybe
You
we
can
should.
say it
Yeah,
in
maybe
Japanese.
we should.
So his
say
parents
hello
can
in
understand
Japanese.
too.
Go ahead, say hello to my friend Shin. I have to take advantage of the opportunity here. Shin, yeah.
신.
はい、しんさん。私は少女時代のしおんです。応援してくれてどうもありがとうございます。これからも応援よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします
少女時代でした。
Yeah, so we speak Japanese too.
Can you tell him that he's very sexy? Go
し
ahead.
んさん、セクシーです。
I'm sure you're all just making fun of me secretly, and you're like,
No, we
he has no idea. No, I'm kidding.
Do
I'm
you
kidding.
not trust us? Do
I
we
do
not
tr-
look persuasive?
I do trust you. You guys are very friendly. You don't have the
are.
attitudes of a big crazy pop group. Because
Thank you
usually,
very much.
usually when you have that tremendous amount of success,
The
it's,
whole diva.
yeah, it's easy to turn into divas. What is keeping you from becoming divas?
Since there's 9 of us, you know,
You keep each other in check.
we keep each other in check and we keep it real.
Good.
You know.
So you don't ever foresee yourself becoming that diva or that. What is the word again? Pabo.
Pabo. Yeah.
Pabo.
I guess having 9 girls and having 9 friends on always next to each other it keeps us humble and it keeps us, you know, we show each other's examples, good examples and bad examples, you know, to follow and not follow. So it does keep us humble and thankful for everything we do. So
Well, it's working. You're all
Thank
very,
you.
very sweet.
thank
All
you.
very, very pretty.
Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
much.
Thank you guys so much for coming up here.
Thank you
You
for
are
having
very
us.
loved by many, and now you're loved by one more. I'm a part of the Girls' Generation fan club.
ElvisDuran.com. Subscribe to TJ's podcast on iTunes today. Just search for TJ's podcast. Thanks for listening.